Inevitably, when any new year or bathing suit season is upon us, people think that they immediately need to clean up their diet and eat better. What does that usually mean? A whole bunch of salads. I don't know about you, but I think that salads can get boring really easily. They just become this pile of limp vegetables, and it's hard to get excited about that. So what if I told you that salad doesn't have to be so boring? I have a great combination that mixes the colder traditional ingredients of a salad with some warm roasted vegetables, and when they come together, it's a new twist. Who am I kidding? It's not mine. It's actually my husband's recipe. So I'm gonna take over camera duties today while he shows you how to make it. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you step by step what you're doing, and you show me.
Okay.
What are you doing first?
I'm just chopping up the onion right now. Just big chunks.
Just half an onion?
Just half an onion.
Okay.
Now this big son of a gun is the butternut squash.
You chop up butternut squash faster than anybody I've ever seen.
No doubt.
I find them to be a real pain.
Just cut it up into like 1-inch chunks or half-inch chunks.
And then we're gonna end up roasting all of these.
Yes.
So they get all kind of caramelized and yummy. And what's next?
And now we do the Brussels sprouts.
So the key to this salad is a combination of good raw vegetables and good roasting vegetables.
Yeah.
So we're doing butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, what else?
Maybe a little bit of asparagus. You just want a lot of color.
What are some other options if you don't have butternut squash?
You know, butternut squash, you could do sweet potatoes.
What about if you don't have Brussels sprouts?
Well, the asparagus would work well.
Broccoli?
Broccoli would work well. We have broccoli we're going to use. We're also going to put in some cherry tomatoes to, again, give it color.
Do you roast the cherry tomatoes?
You can. I like roasting some of them and then just having other ones raw. Just chop up a little bit of this.
All those bright red colors with the green and the orange. I like tomatoes when they get kind of that little fire roasty flavor on them.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
I'm now doing what I should have done before, which is just put this in here.
Do it in a bowl?
Do it in a bowl. Toss it with olive oil, salt and pepper for season.
Okay.
And then back on the baking sheet.
Okay. Olive oil.
And we're sure it's olive oil.
Yes, I didn't mean to give you vinegar last time. Salt.
Not sugar.
Not sugar.
That's a lot.
Well, we have the vegetables. Pepper. And then just toss it all together. Then they get roasted. Ooh, yummy. And how do we cook this?
You're gonna set the oven to 400. And plop this guy in there for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until everything starts to brown and get all caramely.
Okay, sounds good. You know what would be really helpful?
What's that?
Is if you were shorter. So the dressing for this is the best dressing, really, for a salad, especially for a warm salad. So what goes in it? Okay, so you have olive oil and
vinegar, some maple syrup, oregano, and some ground mustard. And then some lemon juice.
Ooh. We've used prepared mustard in the past. It just tastes a little stronger, but both are good, right?
Yeah.
This is a really, really yummy dressing. A little sweet, a little acid. So this, we're putting this in a big bowl because this makes a really good salad to serve to company, or if you're just making a huge batch like we do and then eat it all week long. For the cold part of the salad, what do you put in it?
Tonight I'm putting in cucumber, apple, regular or cold tomatoes, and a lettuce mix.
I think we've also done pear too instead of the apple.
We've also done pear, yeah.
Yeah. And then this is just a normal salad green mix, right?
Normal salad green mix.
We've done full spinach, we've done arugula. You can do anything you want. So all your vegetables are chopped, some are in the oven, some are in the bowl, and now what?
Now you can just walk away for a bit. Make sure you set the timer. And that's it.
And when they're done, you just mix them and eat them.
That's it.
Awesome. Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Okay. So the vegetables are all roasted and they get a little bit of caramelization on the outside. So then the hot vegetables cook the lettuce or spinach leaves that you've gotten there ever so slightly, and they all come together perfectly.
So right now I am just adding some goat cheese. You can add any cheese, like gorgonzola, blue cheese, little shaved parm.
Just for a teeny little bit of decadence. This makes a really good presentation salad if you're having a dinner party, but if you're like us, not too fancy, we just eat it all week long. I'm not camera ready, but I'm gonna taste it because it's so good. So you have to get a little bit of the butternut and some Brussels and some apple if I can. Tiny little bit of goat and some lettuce. Ooh. And one big bite. And they're like creamy and crunchy and warm. That is my favorite salad.